Assalamu alaikum and good morning, my dear cuties. Hope you all are fine at home. Okay? Do you remember last few weeks we were learning many pronouns, isn't it? We learned many pronouns like I, my, you, your, she, her, he, his, they, their, we, it, it's, like those, right? And this week onwards we are starting question words. We are going to start question words. Okay, question. What is question? What is your name? Where are you going? Who is your father? How are you? All this I am asking some questions here. Okay, question words we are going to learn. Okay, we are going to learn some question word, and for that I am just calling one of my colleague here. Are you all ready? You have to say who is that. Okay, please come.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, can you say who is this? Who is this? They know your name. Okay. So who is this? Selma Miss. Who is this? Selma Miss. Okay. Now I am going to ask. I want to know something about Selma Miss. Okay. Some informations I want to get about Selma Miss. എനിക്ക് സെൽമ മിസ്സിനെ കുറിച്ച് കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ അറിയാനുണ്ട്. I am going to ask to her. Listen carefully. Selma Miss, who is your father?
Mr. Unimoy.
Okay, Mr. Unimoyin.
Yes.
Okay, nice name. Okay. Then who is your mother?
Mrs. Fatima.
Mrs. Fatima. In our school also we are having two Fatima Miss,
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mrs. Fatima. Okay. And who is your husband?
Muhammad Bashir.
Muhammad Bashir. Oh, your husband's name is Muhammad Bashir. Okay. And who was your favorite teacher when you were studying in the school?
My favorite teacher is a Padmavati teacher.
Is Padmavati teacher? You still have contact with her?
No, she passed away.
Okay, so sorry for asking, and thank you Selma Miss, thank you very much. We got the information that your father's name we got, what is Unni Moin, and your mother's name is Fatima, your husband's name is Muhammad Bashir, and your favorite teacher's name is Padmavati ma'am.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. You might have listened to my and Selma Miss conversation, isn't it? ഞങ്ങൾ സംസാരിച്ചോ, നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചോ? I was asking so many questions related to Selma Miss. Selma Miss. Selma Miss is a person. ഒരാളാണ് അല്ലേ? ഒരാളെക്കുറിച്ച് നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും അറിയാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ we have to use the question word who. Who. Shall I show what is the spelling of who on the board? Look here. This is the spelling of who. W-H-O. W-H-O. Who means Ara. Who is your father? Ara Selma Miss's father. Who is your mother? Ara Selma Miss's mother. Who is your teacher? Ara Selma Miss's favorite teacher. എന്നൊക്കെ മാം ചോദിച്ചില്ലേ? അതാണ് if we want to know something about a person, we use the question word who. We use the question word who. Look, I am asking you, to you, okay, to you kids, who is your father? Please tell me your father's name. I could hear all sound, around 175 student sound I could hear. I heard your father's name. Okay, who is your mother? Yes, I heard it. Okay, so like that, if we want to know something about a person, we will use the question word who. W-H-O. Oh, Arana. It is very easy, and we will, I'm not prolonging it, we will look the textbook. There is a small passage in it, 2 passages are there, we will be looking that. Okay, now move on to the screen and watch it. Okay, you can see a boy in the picture. You can see a boy in the picture, and some questions are asked to him. Some questions are asked to him. You look the first question. What is it? Who are you? Ni ara? Who are you? Ara ni? I am Manu. I am Manu. The boy is saying, I am Manu. Second question. Who is your father? Who is your father? Mr. Gopal. Last class I had told you, Mr. is used for male gender and Mrs. is used for female gender. Okay? ആണുങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാം Mr. പെണ്ണുങ്ങൾക്കെല്ലാം Mrs. Okay? Who is your father? Mr. Gopal. Then again asking to Manu, who is your mother? Mrs. Sita. Who is your mother? Mrs. Sita. Who sits next to you in the class? ആരാണ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നിന്റെ അടുത്തിരിക്കാറ്? Samir. Okay, so these are the answers given by Manu about him when some questions with who are asked. Okay, now we will move on to the next page. You can see a man and you can see a car nearby him. So shall we read the passage? Small 3 lines are there. Shall we read it? Yes, this is Mr. Sahal. Who is that? Mr. Sahal. He is a driver. He is a driver. Who is he? He is a driver. He has a car. He has a car. Who has a car? Sahal has a car. Okay, so this is Mr. Sahal. He is a driver. He has a car. Below that there are 3 questions. Shall we ask the question and say the answer? Okay, who is this? This is Mr. Sahal. Who is this? This is Mr. Sahal. Who is he? He is a driver. Who is he? He is a driver. Who has a car? Mr. Sahal has a car. Who has a car? Mr. Sahal has a car. Okay, so now you understood where we are using the question word who. If we want to get some information about a person, we will use the question word who. Okay, so look, your workbook, you are having a work in this. You don't have to write the answer. It is oral drilling. നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു പഠിക്കാനുള്ളതാണ്. If somebody asks you this questions, you have to answer it. Okay, here there are some questions. You can hear that. Who is your mother? You have to say your mother's name. Who is your father? You have to say your father's name. Who is your sibling? Sibling means your brother or sister's name. You have to say who is your class teacher. What is your class teacher's name? You have to say who is your English teacher. Who is taking English for you? That you have to say. Now I am taking English for you, no? So you can say Sajna ma'am is our English teacher. Then who is your principal? Who is our principal? Previously you have seen, yes, Mr. Shaukat Ali is our principal. And who is your neighbor? Neighbor means those who are living nearby you, nearby your home. So who is your neighbor? These all questions you have to answer. Don't write it, you have to say it orally. Okay? I think you all understood the question word who. Practice it and you make some sentences and ask others also. Okay? Thank you very much and we will meet in the next class. Bye bye. See you. Assalamu alaikum.